Hello, Rama Puputu. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, having a happy and peaceful life. Now let's continue with the next devotee, Madhavrta. One is commanded to renounce only the wrong knowledge that the world exists as an objective thing other than the divine. One must give up the notion that there is duality and multiplicity, and whatever manifested existence that may appear to be true. Swami Madhavatirtha persisted. If the notion of duality is to be given up, no duality, no multiplicity, what place is there for the scriptural injunction to surrender to the divine? Bhagavan answered, the custom prevalent among some people in South India is to offer puja to the idol of Lord Ganesha before their daily meal. Once, a poor traveler was carrying jaggery and flour as food to have on the way. He had to do puja to Lord Ganesha before he could eat. He took out a portion of jaggery and molded it into a lump, identifying it with the Lord. Now he had to offer food to that Lord. Not finding any jaggery left, he took a pinch from the same jaggery, Ganesha, and then offered it to him. By doing so, he defiled the image. Your idea of self surrender is nothing better than the offering made by the wayfarer. By pursuing your existence apart from the Supreme Being, you have merely defiled it. Whether you have surrendered yourself or not, you have never been apart from that Supreme Being. Indeed, at this present moment, at this very moment, even as in the past or in the future, the divine alone exists. The divine alone is. This story of the Jaggery Ganesha took place at the end of the 14th day of Swami's stay. Before taking leave of Bhagavan, Swami Madhavatirtha put before Bhagavan a lot of fruits. Bhagavan smiled at him benignly and said, so you are offering jaggery to Lord Ganesha? Swami Madhavatirtha later revealed that Bhagavan blessing him with these words instantly transformed him. I would like to quote some of the important spiritual instructions that Swami Madhavatirtha elicited from Bhagavan during his short stay. Do not reply to questions of the mind like, should I say I am Siva or I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, etc. While pursuing self-enquiry, pursue the enquiry, who am I? Relentlessly, and the heart will reveal the answer by itself. The state of the silent I, behind the speaking I, is the greatest mantra. This I state is the greatest mantra. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says that the first name of God is I. Om, the primal sound and vibration, came into existence only later. There is no japa at all without the doer of the japa. All do the japa of I only. How many times we say I in our lives? Be as you are. Reality, pure awareness right now is the real japa. Japa and God are one and the same. You are perfect. Abandon the idea of imperfection. There is nothing to be destroyed. Ego is not a real thing. Just as it is not necessary to kill the snake which one imagines to be a rope, there is no need to destroy the mind. Knowing the form of the mind benumbs the mind and makes it disappear. One cannot destroy what is eternally destroyed. Stability in the self is the real posture. Be steady in that real posture. You ask what book I should read. The self is the real book. Life, the written pages. You can glance anywhere in that book. Nobody will take away that book from you. Whenever you remember, turn towards the self. This is true book reading. Keep your attention introverted. Keep the mind still. That is enough. When the mind becomes still, the power of the self will be experienced. The aim of all practices is to give up all practices. The self is all pervading. If the mind is in peace, then one begins to experience the peace of the self. Gaze at your own nature. One is everywhere. It is all the same whether you keep your eyes open or shut during meditation. Turn within and meditate on the I-ness, your true nature. Be as you are. The whole world is in you, not the other way around. Therein is all truth and happiness. Worries do not belong to you. Dive into the silent source of the mind where worry simply ceases to exist. Seek the self and all the misery will come to an end. Introvert your mind and turn inside out. You will then come to know that a higher power is functioning everywhere. Know that once here, yourself and all will be well. Just as the sun has never seen darkness, the self has never seen ignorance. The self is unknowable, but it can be experienced by direct perception. The state of such experiencing is called self-elimination. Whatever is to be in the future is to be understood as impermanent. Learn to understand properly what you are now, what you have now, so that there will be no need of thinking about the future. Swami Madhav Tirtha asked Bhagavan for personal advice. Bhagavan told him, reduce traveling and giving talks. He obeyed it without question. He went back and founded the Vedanta ashram on the banks of the Sabarmati river in Gujarat. All of Gujarat's elite scholars and saints knew him well and came to him for spiritual solace. He would relentlessly advise all the serious seekers, go to Ramana Ashramam, be with Ramana Maharishi, spend some time in his presence. Whatever you think I've got is given to me by Ramana Maharishi. These people started coming to Ramana Ashramam because of Swami Madhav Tirtha. At times, because of this, Ramana Ashramam was filled with Gujaratis. Let's continue in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Pupodu.